Hey guys, welcome back. Today is a little bit of a different video. I just wanted to give my thoughts on everything going on in Infinity Nikki. Before I do just want to say I truly love Infinity Nikki. I think there's nothing else like it in my life. At the moment, I haven't played any of the other Nikki games. All the other games I play are extremely different. Like, I love Infinity Nikki so much. I love being able to style, being able to, like, the outfits. I love the story. I love Nikki. I really do. I play every single day. It has brought so much joy back into gaming for me. It's given me a community as well, which I am so grateful for. I get so inspired, and I am just truly so appreciative of everybody that is here. That's why it is hard to talk about 1.5 and everything that's happening in the community at the moment, because it is disappointing in a lot of ways. I do think that many of us are feeling hurt or let down. That doesn't mean that there aren't amazing things that are in the game, of course. Like, I'm not saying that the whole update itself is just throw it away. No, not at all. I think that there are many amazing things. Like, I think the co-op system is there to help bring other players together, because you don't have to have you don't have to have the friends in your friends list. You can actually just go to Serenity, or no, I'm sorry, not Serenity, the Sea of Stars, and you can play with other Nikkis that are there, which I think is actually an amazing feature. And I do like the dying system. There are definitely things about it that I don't like, which I will get into a little bit, and I do like Serenity Island as well. I think it's really cute so far. I haven't finished the story. I'm still working on it, but so far it's cute with the PCs. I think it's really adorable. I think they're adding a lot of cute things into the game. So this isn't just me saying, Infinity Nikki bad, because I do love a lot of things about the game. So just please don't think I'm trying to sit here and slander it. I just want to point out some things that I personally am disappointed about. And I just hope that they see this and they hear us, and hopefully things change for the better, because the only way that we can see change is if we voice our thoughts, because without doing that, then how would anybody know, and how would there be any change? You know what I mean? So I kind of wrote this stuff out. It might be a little bit confusing. I'm gonna try my best not to make it confusing. But yeah, so the first thing is going to be the 5 stars. So, as we all know, 5-star outfits have usually been 9 to 10 pieces. So starting from the very, very beginning, I double checked, and they've always been, there's only one 9 from what I'm seeing, and all the rest have been 10. Now, with the new version, they're up to 11. So I do understand that it can be important for outfits, but sometimes things like, for example, the socks that are on the outfits, we can't even see them with the big ball gowns that we have, or even shoes, or sometimes some of the items are so tiny. Like, if we get a ring, for example, they can be extremely tiny, and it feels like they're just there just to make money. You know what I mean? Which is fair, it's a company. But I feel like making it more than 10, I felt like 10 was good as it is. A lot of players were already having problems with it being 10, or with the gacha system. I felt like 10 was a good spot to be at. 11 is a little bit frustrating, as that's now 220 pulls. I think Rin did the math, and that's about $300 just for the full outfit, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. And I know that a lot of people might just want specific items. They don't want the full outfit, or they just won't pull it all. But for those that like to try collecting, like myself, like I do like collecting, I'm a collector, it's a little bit disappointing. Another big pain point that I have is, like, so as much as I love the dyeing system, I do find it a bit frustrating how much they limit us. Like, we have 2 separate currencies, or not even 2 separate, like there's a few different currencies that or materials, I should say, not currencies, materials that we need to unlock palettes. I don't understand why we need to have rainbow prisms, luminous prisms, I forget the other one's name. There's another prism that we need, and then we get into patterns, and the patterns need glimmer threads to unlock them. Like, it's just, there are so many different materials, and then these materials are not even that easy to get because you can only get them from like events. I mean, you do get some around the world, but like it just limits what you can do in the game when it comes to dyeing, and I find that just like really silly. I mean, I'm sure they do it in other Nikki games. I don't know. Again, I don't play, so I don't know exactly, but it just feels silly. Or locking the different color palettes behind evolutions. Rin pointed this out. I'll post her video below, but Rin pointed out that you can't, on some of them, you can't even use the black colors because they're locked behind an evolution, which is just absolutely silly in my opinion. So you have to, it's a paywall behind palettes now. Like, I don't understand. And they're locking the dyeing system. Like, why can't we use it for all? Like, why do they pick and choose what outfits we can use a dyeing system for? Like, if you're gonna have a dyeing system, we should be able to dye all outfits. I mean, hopefully in the future we'll see more. I'm sure that they will, and this is just the beginning, so I'm not extremely upset about it. I'm just saying, like, this is something I hope to see, I guess. Another huge problem was the bugs. So I have a video where I do pulls, and as you can see, it was kind of funny where there was a bug where I kept falling into the water. So that's funny. That's not really like upsetting, but the bugs where I couldn't even play the game, like on day of release of version 1.5, I couldn't even get into the game. I'm a PC player. I updated it. My PC is only about like 2 years old. It's not really old at all. And it just like, I don't even know how to get into it, but it like messed up my computer a little bit. I had to factory restart it. I was crying all night, and it was just really upsetting. And I've never had that happen. I play a lot of different games. I play like Genshin, Star Rail, ZZZ. I play Withering Waves. I have a bunch of other games. I've never had this happen before. I had nothing else going on my computer, and I was updating it, and I purposely made sure there was no other applications open because I knew it was kind of a bigger update. I wanted to get it done as soon as possible because I wanted to get in and start playing. And yeah, it just didn't work, and I was kind of, I don't know, it just was a little bit discouraging. And I heard from some people in my comments that there are still even problems with like PS5 players not being able to play, which is like, you put, and not everybody spends, and like it's not a paid, like technically not a paid game, but we do give money for things in the game. We do. And it just feels like, I guess like I'll just talk for myself. Like, I pull for these outfits, I give money to the team, right? Just by playing and getting outfits. And it just feels like, why can't we put that back into the game a little bit to make sure that things run smoothly? And again, I'm not saying it's easy to have a massive update. Like, they offered so many different things. So I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm saying that maybe we should have, or if something wasn't fully ready or they weren't fully sure about it, maybe wait until like 1.6. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there should have been something in place to minimize how many bugs we actually did have, because there's a long list. and they're still going on. Like, I still can't use one of the features in the lookbook. It just will completely freeze my game and I have to close it. So it is frustrating. Oh, also, like when I was in co-op, I co-opted with a random person and I tried to get on their whim cycle, like the tandem one, and it like wouldn't let me at all. Like, it was just like bugged, like so bugged. But anyways, there are definitely like growing pains, and I do understand that. But when it stops somebody from completely playing a game, it is frustrating, and you're allowed to be frustrated. You know what I mean? Like, you're allowed to be. So, yes, another thing I want to mention was the mirror crown. So mirror crown, I felt, was perfect the way it is. We had it every 2 weeks, and as you know, usually every 2 weeks we get something new. So, like 2 weeks ago, we got the 4 stars, and then we wait 2 weeks and then we get an update, and then you wait 2 weeks and you get 4 stars, usually like the 4-star banners, and it kind of goes like that. Like, it was like a nice system, which was really nice, because when like each update happened, we knew we had mirror crown there. So for people that might not want to spend, or for like someone myself who are like, I'll spend, but this will help me spend a little less. And I understand why they're doing it, because they don't want people to spend less. But I felt it was perfect. I'm glad that they did roll it back. Like, they made a change to it where they're only making it, I think, like every 3 weeks. And then they changed it due to backlash, from my understanding. And now it's going to be 2 weeks, but it's going to be on the 1st and the 16th. So, I mean, that's good. I really appreciate them listening for that, but it was a little bit upsetting. I think that was basically everything that I personally had a problem with. Again, I just want to be really clear. I am not trying to slander the devs or the company. I'm here because I love this game and I care about it deeply. As a small creator, I don't have that much power, but I do have my voice. And I want to share my thoughts in hopes that it adds to the feedback the devs are getting. I'm really hopeful for the future of Infinity Nikki. I do feel like they are listening to what we're saying. I know that it feels like everything is on fire at the moment, but I am hopeful. I'm staying hopeful and positive, and I want to continue making my content and making fun outfits and enjoying it. Like, I don't want to be... This is going to be my last video, basically, on the problems. I've gotten everything out that I wanted to get out. And yeah, we're going to go back to our regularly scheduled content. And yeah, I'm just hopeful. I'm hopeful for the future. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you did watch it this far, I hope you have an amazing day, and bye.